it okay if we video this and then later you can decide whether
Sure.
something you
Yeah.
can use?
Yeah.
So it's okay to video. Okay. So I generally go inside myself before I start to work with somebody in general, but especially in demos. And I'm going to invite all of us to do the same. So maybe for a second, put your stuff down and focus inside, and we'll try to bring as much of what I call self-energy to this work with Jody as possible. So I'm just going to notice where my parts are at the moment in my body. And I sense my usual suspects in my forehead and my shoulders. I'm just asking him to relax and open a little more space inside of me. I'm now feeling this vibrating energy kind of wash through my body. And I'm sensing a substantial amount in the room, so it feels like we're ready from my point of view, Jody. Okay. How you doing now?
Good.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a little foggy.
Uh-huh.
And trying to preempt before we start, and I'm not doing that. I'm just decided to stay calm. I got up here, so
Yeah, that's right.
see where it goes.
That's right.
The microphone's not working.
It's working, but it's not maybe pointed enough.
Okay. All right. How's that? Is that better? Okay. All right.
Okay. So, did you have something in mind when you raised your hand?
You know what? No, just that that if I had the opportunity, I'd do it.
Okay.
I've had a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety, so I think that, but I still raise my hand. So
You had fear and anxiety about doing it, or in your life in general?
in my life in general.
Okay.
And I have some trauma in my life too that
Okay.
I've worked on. So
Some trauma that you've worked on.
yeah.
Okay. So is it the fear and anxiety you'd like to work with, or the trauma, or
No, it's the fear that gets in the way.
the fear gets in the
Yeah.
way?
Underneath the anxiety to me is the fear that
Uh-huh.
just drives me.
So the fear drives you.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So you'd like to see if we could do something with that fear.
Yes.
Okay. And as you consider doing that, is there fear about doing that comes
Yeah,
up?
yes. There
Okay.
is.
All right. So let's check in with that. So tell me about the fear of working with the fear.
It's been something that I don't talk about, and
Okay.
I'm not sure that I want to.
Okay.
But it stands in the. But
In your
it's
way.
the fear is, will people understand? Do I really understand?
Yeah.
And
So there's some fear of being judged
yes,
for being so fearful.
I'm getting emotional, so obviously there's something to it.
Yeah. And then there's some fear also. You said something about, will you understand? Is that right?
Right.
So there's some fear of you'll do this, but you won't really get it at some point. Is that right?
Yes.
Or, okay, yeah. So that first one of fear of being judged, so just see where you find that part that's afraid of that in your body, around your body.
In the heart and the throat,
Uh-huh.
because I don't want to talk. I just want to stop it right here,
Yeah, so there's a part that wants to cut it off
Yeah.
at your throat. Yeah.
because the emotion's coming up.
And it's afraid of the emotion that's coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to cry in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
But there's another part that's saying, go, no, talk
Go
about
for it.
Go
Talk
for
about it.
So
Yeah.
I have a strong part that wants that.
So there's a battle going on between the one that wants to cut you off
Right.
and the one that wants to keep going and really
Right.
do some
You
work.
don't tell your business to other people.
So there's a part that says you don't speak about this. You don't
Mm-mm.
tell your business to other people. Right.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So we're going to start there if that's okay. Is that okay to work with that part for a minute?
Yeah, I don't think we'll get anywhere if we don't.
If we don't,
We
yeah.
don't.
Okay.
I'd override it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily a healthy thing.
No, it's
So-
not. It's not. So I'm not going to do that. We're
Thank
not
you.
going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to respect it.
So I can respect it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thanks.
And is that the one in your throat or is that a different one?
Well, the throat's still active right now, like
Okay.
it's like a cap.
Uh-huh.
And I think I'm trying to keep down the tears,
Yeah, yeah.
or the emotional component.
Yeah, of
the
course.
emotional part is pushing.
To
Up
come out.
and out.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to start with this part that doesn't want that to happen.
Mhm.
Okay? And as you notice it there, Jody, how do you feel toward that part that's trying to cap everything?
I don't know. Grateful because I don't want to cry,
Huh?
and I feel it's a block. It's a huge block for me.
Okay, so
It
you're
feels
mixed.
like it holds me back.
Yeah, you're mixed about it.
Yep.
Some gratitude for containing the pain and
Yep.
the hurt, sadness, and also it's an obstacle. So some frustration with that.
Right.
Does that sound right?
That's right.
Okay. Let's just see in particular if the one who's so frustrated with it could relax in there. And so we can just get to know this blocking part, this capping part a little better without a lot of pressure on it. Is that possible?
I got to go in on that.
Yeah. Focus inside and see if the ones that are pushing so hard could relax a little bit. They're frustrated with it. So we just want to get to know and maybe even help this one that's so afraid of the emotions.
There's a lot of internal stuff
Okay,
going on. Just when you said that, I started to want to cry.
okay.
So then these other parts moved in.
Yeah,
And said, okay, all right.
they haven't relaxed.
No.
They're moving in more. Okay. So ask them what they're afraid would happen if they actually complied and gave us some space to get to know this capping part.
This is what would happen. I started to cry.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell. I don't know if I want to.
And you're what?
I'm going to tell
Tell what? You're
the
gonna
truth. I'm going to tell why it's there. I don't know. Something's going to come out that I can't control.
Okay. So right now, ask the part who's really eager to tell the truth and what happened to just wait a little while. Ask it to relax a little bit. Hopefully we're going to get to it,
Okay.
but we need to do it the right way and see if it'll relax a little bit.
It just did.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. All right, so let's go back here to this capping part. And tell me how you feel toward it now.
More relaxed. So we're not going to go faster than I can handle.
We're not going to go faster than it can handle.
Okay.
That's right.
So
So just let it know that we're going to respect it. We're going to listen to it before we go further. And how do you feel toward it?
toward
The capping part.
it's a mixed feeling.
Mhm.
I understand,
Mhm.
and at the same time, I feel
Frustration.
correct.
So again, let's ask the one who's so frustrated to relax a little.
Mhm.
See if that's possible. How do you feel toward this one now in your throat?
Well, I'm not feeling a lot of
So
tension
it's
or just a feeling of capping. I don't
it's
feel.
loosened its grip some.
Yeah.
Okay. Would it be okay if I talk to it directly for a second?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you're there. You're the part of Jody that doesn't want her to show a lot of emotion and tries to keep all that back. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. And it's a big job, it looks like sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah? Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And tell me more about what you're afraid would happen if she let some of this out.
She lose control,
And what would that look like if she lost control?
cry, get emotional, could get loud, could embarrass herself.
Okay, so the bottom line is
Not
that
look good professionally, it just
Yeah.
just not be a normal person.
yeah. Okay, so you have a big investment in Jody coming across as a normal person, as a healthy person, as a good professional.
Yes.
Is that right?
I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're worried that if she were to cry and make noise, that people here would say, oh, I won't refer to her. Is that right?
Yeah, that they'd see me as screwed up.
Screwed up,
as,
yeah. Yeah.
having a lot of emotional problems. What am I doing in the field to begin with?
Yeah, so you're trying to protect Jody's image, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.